A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store.
So
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another stream. Sorry for no stream yesterday. It was a bank holiday for Forex for the USD, so I didn't really trade, excuse me. But anyways, give me 1 second as I think I'm gonna get Barrett in the call in a second. Mr. Barrett. Oh, he's calling me right now. Let's go. Yo, what's going on? Give me 1 second. Your voice is... hello? Yeah, I can. What's going on, bro?
Fucking chilling.
Freaking chilling. That's nice, bro.
Fucking chilling.
Did you take that trade on
GN? Yeah, I just closed it.
Nice. For what?
Like a 0.25%. I only had a 0.5% on, and I took half off at 1 hour, and then I took the rest of it off at like a half hour or something like that. This is a small win. On the 1 minute, it was consolidating between the 50 and the 200 with no obvious direction. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm in profit. I'll take the small win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got you. I would have scalped it, maybe just for a quick 1 hour. But overall, I think it was a bad setup because it's just a C setup.
For sure. That's why I didn't take it live.
Yeah. I'm surprised people were looking at it and taking it this morning. I was like, you know, like...
You know, it's because I don't know. I think that might have been because they knew that I was in it. Like, not that, like, I don't know. I don't mean to sound like a fucking asshole, but I don't think anyone else would have been in it if I wasn't like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, there's a cascading effect. It is with anybody. It's not saying like I'm the fucking ringleader or anything. So I'm not. But like anyone
Fucking
who
drug
says
dealer.
like drug dealer. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like if one person gets in, more than one. Very rarely do we take trades alone. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Pips range. I'm gonna take a trade right now.
On what?
On the Nasdaq, just adding into my position.
Send it.
Crap. Oh, I'm streaming by the way as well.
What's up?
I'm streaming by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I got you. So we're gonna go ahead and place that trade real quick. Just adding small risk. It's not a huge amount of risk. But this is my swing trade right over here as we're pushing back up. I could have scalped that if I really wanted to, but not really. I'm not gonna do that right now. Just because I'm up accordingly. But yeah, this is a really good trade. I've been waiting for this thing to literally pop for such a long time, so I'm happy that it did. Q4 profiles. Nope, that's not it. Tester template. I think that's templates. No, that's not it. Configuration. Nope, that's not it either. Images include libraries. What was the thing? Projects presence. Oh, here we are. Cool. Okay. Take that real quick. Okay. Oh. I don't know why my magic keys isn't working.
Your what?
My magic keys. The battery dead?
Oh, your magic keys. Yeah. What the fuck you talking about? Magical keys.
What the heck? What happened to it? Do I need batteries? What? No, it works. It works. The freaking buttons work. It just won't open calculator. I wonder why. That's so stupid. It works, the buttons work, but it just won't let me open calculator. Partial TP. It won't even show me stats. I don't know why. I don't know what I don't know what I did. I don't know if I kind of messed it up somehow.
What, your magic key?
Yeah. My magic keys. Super chat. Yeah. My magic keys are definitely fucked up. So strange. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think the battery maybe. I don't know if it's a battery dead because some of the buttons are working.
I changed the battery anyway. Sometimes it just works like that.
Target 1R. Show stats. Yeah, I have no idea. No, sir. I'm gonna be pissed if it's broken. I pay like $100 for the actually $150 for this. Anyways, guys. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the Nasdaq 100. So we'll see what we do there. May have to change the batteries right now. Let's see why it's not working. I am so used to like taking like trades on my magic key. But anyway, so yeah, we're currently looking at UJ and Nasdaq 100. We're looking to short UJ off the the 1 daily 50 EMA. So it should be a fairly good kind of idea in my opinion. So I like the idea a lot. So I'll be taking it about half risk, so about 0.5%. I'm in it really small right now, like 0.10%. So I'll add risk once we break through the 1 hour 50 EMA and we close below it. If it closes below it, okay. Let's see if it's the battery. It's not the battery. I don't think it was a battery. Well, crap. It's not good. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I have to restart my magic key symbol thing.
Did you restart the or did you fucking get new batteries?
Yeah, I did. I just put it on right now. I don't think it's meant to trade it for because I just restarted it. Bum, 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 bum. Auto start file information. Easy anti-cheat? What does that mean? What the heck? Yeah, it should work. I don't know why it's not working. Like I restarted my trade 4, magic keys, I restarted it. Let me restart it again. Very interesting to see why it's not working. Yeah, I don't even know. If anyone has this issue, if they have a magic key, tell me if you guys have the same issue. I don't know why it's... How do you fix it? Like, the most important buttons don't work on it. Like, the calculator works. Like, if I press the calculator, like, but, like, to open a position, I can't open one. I can zoom out and zoom in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you?
Yeah, hey, I'm probably gonna go grab food soon. Like, now-ish.
What time is it for you? What time is it for you right now? What the heck? I fucked up somehow. Alrighty. I guess I can't use this anymore. I had to message that guy who runs Magic Keys. I tell him like why my Magic Keys isn't working. Bum, bum, bum. Barrett's gonna get some chow. But if anyone has that problem, let me know. I don't know why it's not working. It's kind of annoying. But it is what it is, you know? Anyway, so that's my trade right now. Right now, I'm currently still trading. Still waiting on UJ. I like this, that we're making a lower high, like a more of a structural lower high right over here. That it's told me that, you know, price action wants to kind of just dip and fall. So we rejected off that pivot, daily pivot, and now the 50 EMA. So I like that. I like that a lot. So I'll be adding to my position in about 4 hours. No, just kidding. I'm adding to my position once we close it below the 1 hour 50 EMA. Because I'm in it right now, it's small, like 0.10%, so just really small risk. But it's currently what I'm looking at right now. So if you look at the 1 hour, you know, we're just currently waiting for that. But you know, mostly the idea came from the 4 hour and 1 daily, for sure. I liked how the 15 intraday chart was looking at as we went into the sell zone. And we had this bearish divergence. We were making lower highs, so lower highs from right over here, and then from right over here. So I definitely like that. So right now, I'm just currently waiting for us to close below the 50 EMA. Liquid 50 is falling. Yeah, it could be much better because it's, you know, obviously it's in the buy zone real quick. But if you look at right over here, we are making kind of a lower high. So if we close below that, that's a good indication for a bearish move. The 800 EMA is in the way right over here, so that's definitely something to be careful with. But other than that, like, I'm only going to be risking about 0.50%. So it's not going to be like a huge swing trade or a high risk swing trade if you know. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's annoying. I got an email, Mr. Raul. Said it's not their email. Yeah, we're gonna have a good day though. You know, our swing trade on Nasdaq 100 is looking pretty well. I like it. Alright, sent them an email. Hopefully they respond to me soon. Because it is a bit annoying to see that. I can't, you know, really place my orders right there. And I have no idea what the problem is. Because I already restarted everything. Bum, bum, bum. Salt plus at entry. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe somehow I'm fucking up. Is it possible that somehow I'm fucking up? I have no idea if I am. Audio. I'm just gonna do all of that. Okay, okay, whatever. Never mind. Never mind. I've been an idiot. Oh my gosh. I was so confused. I was like, am I missing something? But I just found out that there's a key component whenever you're doing the settings. You have to, you know, allow DLL imports, which is pretty stupid. Like, it's a stupid setting that literally just fails at everything. Like, it won't let you do anything else. So I just clicked that button. Now it works. So it's so strange. I'm such an idiot. I completely forgot about that setting because usually whenever you restart your MT4, you have to, you know, put those settings again, which I don't know. Whenever I save it as a template, it won't save the allow DLL template or whatever for some apparent reason. So every time I have to restart MT4 and do the magic keys again, I have to remember to click on that. And I guess it's been a long time and I just forgot. So stupid mistake, but now it works. So I'm actually happy about that. I'm very happy about that. So let's go, Bo. Let's go. Let's go. Templates, profiles, heal 4. What is the presence? Yeah, it's presence. Cool beans. I was just so like so confused because I was like pressing it so many times. I was like, bro, what's going on? Perfect. Now it works. Very perfect. And I'm going to be adding that position right now. Okay, now it works. Now I feel much better. Alrighty. Anyway, so yeah, that trading profits took out UJ right now. People were looking at GN. What I don't like about GN, it just looks so crappy to me. Like, I think people today could have definitely looked at the charts and looked at better setups, because nothing really was really significant on EU. We're kind of bearish on it. Like, whenever I was looking at the watch list last night, I knew that we're probably not going to see anything significant today, just because the watch list did not seem any. Just not any like kind of good setups that I saw or good like liquid 50s or anything like that. So that's always a little I was a little like yeah, we're probably not gonna see anything today. But anyway, so we have that bullish divergence from right over here. GF. It's kind of bullish, as you could say, you could see right there, but I mean, it's just nothing really significant for me right now. EuroCAD, like, it's a swapping liquid 50, so not significant at all. JPAUD, swapping liquid 50, so not significant. JPNZD, bearish, but we have, you know, bullish divergence on the bottom right now. So for me, it's a little bit kind of, you know, just not really significant. You know, higher time frames are definitely kind of, you know, bearish, excuse me. But this D1 entry it did not look good for me. Like, we have bullish divergence from right over here, bullish divergence zone. It's in the Asian range, and the liquid 50 is rising. Like, and I knew that, yeah, we're making a lower high from right over here, so we made a lower high. But the 1 minute just looks so choppy. Like, from right over here, like, we bounce off this level. Yeah, we made a lower high from here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Just really kind of retarded moves. I had this marked up because I was looking at it with Barrett. So I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Whenever the liquid 50 is rising like that, that's a no bueno for me. Especially whenever I see this, whenever I see kind of a bounce like this, that's like, oh hell no, I ain't touching that. Even though price action does continue blowing lower, we may just make a lower high, maybe going down. But I mean, like, to go to Austin's point, 1 hour is clearly very bullish, 100%. We do have bullish divergence. I like how the liquid 50 is like holding that level right there. But you know, the TL crossed above the RSI, which is not a good sign at all. Liquid 50 though is holding at it, which gives you a little bit more better confluence, in my opinion. You know, and his kind of bias on it is, yeah, higher time frames are really bearish. So not for me, you know. It's not really for me. I don't like how everything like that is bearish. I mean, excuse me. It's not for me. I don't like how the intraday chart was kind of just bullish like that. So I mean, it definitely makes sense trying to short it. I could see that, but for today, I mean, like, I think we could find better setups. Whenever I'm seeing like choppiness like that, like I just don't like seeing that, especially with the liquid 50 rising like that. I don't like that, especially this too. Like, whenever price action does this, like, that's usually not a good sign. So you know, for me, if I really wanted to take this trade, I could have scalped it, just taken 1R and gotten out real quick. But I mean, like, for some people who took it, yeah, it makes sense. Like, you know, if you're trying to base it off on the higher time frames, you know, because they're really bearish, definitely makes sense. But at the same time, you gotta be careful, because you're not trading the higher time frames, you're trading the intraday chart. Yeah, it gives you more confidence, it gives you more probabilities toward your side, but you definitely have to be careful with this, with the choppiness like that. It's not gonna give you, like, the confidence is not gonna give you the ability to trade this. The confidence is gonna give you probabilities, but market could always do anything. And whenever I'm seeing kind of like choppiness like this, it's not something that's worth my money. But I mean, if I really wanted to, like, if I really like the higher time frames, I could have scalped it right over here. I have, you know, several entries on my scalping system where I could have scalped it. You know, most likely my entry would have been right over here, scalped it over here, taking some profits right over here, re-entered here, taking profits over here, and then lock myself a break even right over here, get stopped out here, and then just basically wait for a re-entry and then take another entry right over here, go up, down, bullish divergence right over here, and then that's telling me to basically watch out, so I would have gotten out right over here. So that's basically like kind of my scalping system. I would have just, you know, taken those as quick scalps. But I don't know, it wasn't really worth it for me. I like just looking at kind of more of a better bias for me. Euro JPY, it's kind of bearish, but you know, we're having kind of a bullish price action right there. We have UJ right now here, so I like this a lot. Yeah, of course we have bullish divergence. That's definitely something to keep an eye on. Of course. But it just this idea makes much more sense than JP and ZD. you know, we have kind of a catalyst that happened on Monday that caused price action to, price action to literally like jump all the way up. And that wasn't an economic news event. That there's no kind of indication that that news event is going to give you a new reversal. Now, if the Fed was to cut interest rates and we saw that kind of move, then yeah, that would make total sense that we could see a reversal and a continuation of that reversal, 100%. Like those kind of economic events, or like a GDP economic event, or or even like a FOMO, not a FOMO, but a FOMC meeting or whatever, or minute meetings. Like that would make much more sense. But since it was just kind of an unexpected volatile news event, which was the vaccine news, I'm not expecting a reversal. So having this bearish divergence, yeah, of course the structure could be much different, much more better. But you know, I definitely like how the liquid 50 started falling. I like how the RSI touched with the liquid 50. That gives me more confluence. I like this, the 50 and the liquid 50 EMA and the liquid 50 confluence. Like that gives me really good high confluence. And then as well as we're making a lower high off that daily pivot in 50 EMA. I like that. And then 1 hour, I like how we're trying to make a lower high right over here. So if we close below this level, I'm getting in, adding in, my risk. So it'll be something like this. And my stop will be at the pin high. And so it'll be kind of a swing trade, a longer swing trade. And my stop will be right over here. So about 4R of risk, or 200 pips. So I mean, for me, that's a good risk reward right there. So I like that. Yeah, the 800 EMA is in the way, the 200 EMA is in the way, but I'm following structure. From this big move, I do expect a reversal because the longer term trend is bearish. So it makes much more sense to me today for kind of a swing trading idea. If I could find an intraday setup, for sure I'll take it. But we didn't see a D1 entry right over here on the 1 minute, so no entries for me at the current moment on UJ. Usually, whenever you kind of ready for that pop on the higher time frames, you can take advantage of that pop on the intraday time frames and basically scalp it or get in a good day trade. Basically, you just have to wait for that setup to come in. So yeah, we'll see. Nothing really significant, like I said again, on like the intraday chart for me to day trade at right now. So we'll see. But that's currently everything that I'm looking at today. Like not really anything else in Forex. You're in ZD, just swapping liquid 50, so not really for me. Your JPY almost a swapping liquid 50. So again, not looking at too much today. GU is bearish, but we do have not bullish divergence. We do have kind of just a counter trend on EMAs, as well as just choppiness right now. Like we're chopping off that S1 pivot right there. So on the 1 minute, we could probably find bullish divergence right there. Yeah. So price action is coming down, and then the RSI is rising from right over here. So from this point to this point, that's bullish divergence. You probably find more of that divergence on the 5 minute from right over here. Yeah. So RSI is rising, price action is falling. So, and now that we're trying to make a higher low, that could give us an indication that we may continue going higher. So I don't know. It's not a bad idea. Maybe waiting for a D1 off the 50 or an A1 entry. Definitely not a bad idea, but it will have to break through this level. And the 800 EMA is in the way as well. So that's something you have to definitely be aware of and make sure that you have enough risk to reward for that. GJ, same thing. There's bullish divergence. Most, probably there's a bullish divergence in the 1 minute is probably like 70%. So, yeah. But only this idea for right now. Like I love trading GJ, but today, I don't know. Like you could literally find almost the same idea since it's a JPY pair. Bearish divergence from right over here. And structure could be definitely a little bit better. Yeah, you could kind of say this is a lower high, insignificant lower high. I guess you could say this is a lower high. We go to the 1 minute, 1 hour. you can find liquid 50 slightly falling, and it broken through the 50. So that could give us indication that once we broke through the 50 with the downshift, we could continue going lower, and as well as the EMAs aren't 100% in the way. So you could definitely get that bias off that 4 hour, 21 EMAs in a way, 1 daily. It's not off a really significant level, other than like UJ is off the daily 50, so that's why I like it. Because once we break through that bias 50 on the daily, we definitely have a lot of space toward the downside. That's why I like UJ much more than GJ, because there's no like level right there that I want to take it off from, unless you want to count. Where's that level? Unless you want to count it off the 50 on the 1 hour right over here. But again, like, yeah, I could basically scalp the momentum if I really wanted to, but not really looking for doing that today. But it's kind of like the same idea on UJ and GJ. So yeah, we'll see. We have bullish divergence right over here, so if we make a higher low right over here, it may continue going higher. But like I said again, I'm not entering until I see it close below the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So if I don't see that, then hey, it is what it is. A little bit tired today just because I didn't sleep much last night. But hey, it is what it is. We're still in the swing trade right now, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm fairly certain that we'll be able to, get into some profit with that trade. More into profit today as the market opens. I just want some kind of consolidation right now. And then the market opens, trade that consolidation toward the upside. So, looking for scalps. Trading the swing trade. Yeah, I'm still having that swing trade, but adding to that position with my intraday scalps, and basically, of course, closing them majority in profit, but keeping a small piece in and compounding that gain that I'm having from right over here, compounding those gains and toward the upside, because I do think this could be a big runner toward the upside. So just basically compounding my adding in from my, like, it's simple, like mathematics. I'm risking about 0.10 to 0.25% to about 0.5% on those scalps, and then I'll be closing about the majority of around 60 to 70% of those scalps that I'll be having. But since those scalps are based off a kind of a intraday volatility move, those scalps could go really far. So whenever I enter on the scalps, the majority of my positions will be closed, but those small scalps, like let's just say I have 5 scalps, from like up right over here, like, you know, as price action just continues going higher, it will just build even more as, you know, this scalp starts to compound. This scalp starts to compound even more and compound even more, with the idea of that swing trade idea, or not swing trade idea, but that swing trade position that we have here. So it's going to be adding in even in more profits. So as, you know, as price action starts going up even more, I'm even making even more money with those intraday scalps and compounding with those intraday scalps with my, you know, long-term swing trading position. So, you know, I got taught by Dr. Ken Long, just basically taking advantage of that, you know, big swing trading opportunity, and then trading it on the intradays, and then as well as adding into your swing trading position. Like, it just, you know, it makes sense. So, yeah, initial target will be right over here at the pin high. So this could be, again, if it goes all the way up here, which is almost halfway, this could be literally the biggest swing trade of my trading career, which it's just nuts. Just being patient, man. Like, I was patient for this whole week. You know, I knew that, yeah, we had kind of a red day on Monday, but I knew that we were going to be looking for a reversal soon. We were off a really significant level in the higher time frames, and about 80% of that time, not 80%, I'll say 60% of the time, price action will reverse off that level. So I was confident and kind of in that reversal. So yeah, it was just really good. So right now I'm just currently waiting to see what we do. Market opens in about like almost 3 hours, so we'll see. Kind of the levels that I'm looking for today will be off the higher time frames. I mean, like, to be honest, guys, like 1 hour, 4 hour, it's just clean, like clean. There's no EMAs in the way, which is really significant. So only thing that I'll be looking forward to is, you know, specific zones. So like, for example, this zone will be something that I have to look at. This would be a zone that I'll look at. I would say this too as well, but we just broke through that, so it's discounted. Another zone will be probably like, yeah, this is the gap, so it'll be a gap fill, and as well as a previous kind of high resistance. So that's something that I'll definitely be looking for. But everything else, like, you know, nothing really significant. Yeah, the next zone will probably be off right over here on the higher up day, which is completely fine because that's where my target is, my initial target. So yeah, this could definitely just continue going higher because there's not really any significant levels. Like, yeah, you can discount probably this if you want, but I'm more worried about, you know, these levels, like these highs, you know, where price action came all the way up and reversed, came all the way up and reversed. It just, you know, it's just like, it just makes sense. Like, where do you want to put your zones where price action came all the way up and reversed? Price action came all the way up and reversed. Price action came all the way up and reversed. Those are the zones that you need to be looking for. So that's why I'm looking at, you know, kind of these zones right over here. I don't have to worry about it too much though, for right now, unless we make a big move to the upside. But this zone, I don't really have to worry about it until probably tomorrow, which is Friday, I believe. So I'm keeping this over the week in the swing trade position, most likely. We'll just have to see. But yeah, like I said again, we're looking at intraday scalps, you know, today. But yeah, just really good swing trade. We're already up almost, yeah, 5R. And I added in a position right over here last night too, because I knew we were gonna bounce off that level. So I added in right over here, about like maybe about a 1/4%. Added in right over here, and then, you know, came all the way up here, and then came up. So good adding in right there. That's a good spot to add in at that level. But other than that, like, I think my management was really well. Like, my lock is up into profit, so I can't lose on this trade. If I lose on this trade, I mean, if it stops and reverses, the maximum that I will lose is nothing. Like, it's risk free, so I would actually win 1% because this swing trade is up 7% on that funding talent account. So basically, I'll be in profit. But yeah, I think this is definitely one of my biggest swing trades and my best swing trade. Well, not the best. I will say UJ is my best because I went up to 11R on USAJPY whenever I swing trade that. So technically, it's not the best based on risk reward, but on execution, I think this definitely is the best. I think it was just perfect execution on my part, and perfect I'll say perfect management, but on risk reward and I guess yeah, on risk reward and as well as the number of the value of it going up, I think UJ is still the winner right now. But today, this could be my biggest win trade yet as we continue pushing higher. UJ is trying to make a higher lower right over here, which is completely fine. So like I said again, I'm in it really small, so the most that I could lose is on the straight is 0.10%, so it's not even a lot. Like, I just put literally just money change for myself, so you know, it is what it is. I have my stop right over here, so it's a small risk. So right now I'm not even down 0.03% on that swing trade idea. So I mean, if it comes up and breaks through this level right over here, then I may just cut it short, that small risk that I have on. Which in turn would just probably be about less than 0.05%, which is literally like, it's just break even for me. It's just small trade, small risk. Why did no one say that? Someone should have told me it was Thursday. Come on, guys. been like 2 hours since I started streaming. Thursday. This is what happens whenever you're trading too much. All the days seem the same to you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess people are in GN right now. It's not my, like I said again, it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, higher time for them to speak for themselves, but like I said again, it's a C setup for sure. I don't, for like right now, I didn't want to trade a C setup. Like, you know, on the 1 minute, it just looked so choppy to me, so it just didn't make any sense. Making lower highs. Like, if I really wanted to take an entry, I could have taken it right over here. But good for them. Whenever, but it's just so sketchy on the 15-minute. If you look at this, that's so sketchy. Props to anyone who took it and made profit from that. I would just, you know, a little bit careful on that. Excuse me. Alright, so usually looks like it's still trying to consolidate at that level. Maybe you can still kind of expect a D1 entry. But liquid 50 is kind of rising on that, which is something I don't like. Looks like Nasdaq is starting to push down, which is good. It gives me more of a better price to jump in whenever the market opens. Wish every day is Wednesday, huh? Me too. Good. Ooh, we're seeing kind of momentum toward the downside. I gotta get ready for the market open. Alright guys, hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. I'm gonna get ready for the... Oh, we're seeing some momentum now. Not 1 minute. Very interesting. Very interesting. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. I'm gonna go get ready for the market open. Just about, what, 2 hours? But yeah, I gotta get my watch list. I mean, my trading plan, daily trading plan for stocks to be. Get ready for that, and get ready for the market open. Take a shower, get some more coffee. You know. But you know, congrats on anyone who took on GN. I didn't take it, like I said again. But congrats on anyone who made money on that. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, Wildcard Friday. So it should be fun. Should be kind of a wild ride. You know, maybe I can catch one last trade for Friday on Forex. Hopefully, I can find something really good. I'll let you guys know an update on UJ. See if I kind of like take that. So yeah, I'll give you guys updates on that. And yes, sir. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Direct message me on Instagram or anything like that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow again for Water Code Friday. You'll have a good day. All right.